Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Great to have you with us. We've got Miami and New York. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Robinson?
Well, he's someone who can just demolish you on the glass. And that's really his goal when he goes into the game. He is looking to dominate the paint.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdowns. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
You look at the Knicks. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
Well, being on the road for the first two games, realistically, you're hoping for a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand right now. They've stolen home court advantage, and now they just need to hang on to it.
Yeah, Steve, that's easier talked than walked. Despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're not just going to roll over either.
New York on D. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
Stealing a win on the road was huge for them, but Coach said that protecting their home court is an even bigger issue. And to do that, he says the key is aggressive defense. As he put it, we want to prevent them from getting into any kind of comfort zone at our end of the floor. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. Brunson, guarded by Robinson. To the inside. Great pass to set up the layup.
Man, deep and hole in the defense that time. He didn't waste any time getting through it.
He kicks it to Tyler. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Gets it to go.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Number 31, defended by Tyler. Here's Cage. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
And that one's good.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
And so here is New York. They trail by 7. New York moving it around. No good from Barrett.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Number 45.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Kept alive. Here's Brunson, and there's the rejection. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
So, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best in the charity stripe in the regular season. The Heat in second.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Will it go? And that one's good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Tyler. Number 5. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. He has 6.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk. Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
No,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. Certainly, I remember the last time I saw it.
Man, that was just amazing.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The pass to Robinson. The feed to Tucker. That's good.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Number 31, defended by Tyler. Passes it to Barrett. Gets it to go. He's got 5.
Another nice bucket down low. He's really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
A nice shot by Tucker.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Barrett, started by Robinson. Pass to Cage. Dishes it to Robinson. Barrett the pass to Cage. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami leading by 9. Feeds to Robinson. Number 5. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 7 points in the game.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
And there's the pass to Barrett. Here's Brunson, 6 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Robinson, defended by Barrett. Number 5, and he converts the layup.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
The Heat making a switch here. Knicks trail by 13. Knocked away. Number 13. Again, the Heat good for 2.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Passes it to Barrett. They need this. As they get it back. Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
The drive by Lowry. Dedman. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Heat lead by 15.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity Clark to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Brunson. Number 31. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Number 13, defended by Cage. The Heat need to get a shot off, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And a new group in for the Heat. Speed, covered by Martin. Speed cans the shot from the wing.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. And one of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Fournier pass to Randall. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. The Heat leading by 13. Right side Lowry. Martin from outside. Fournier pulls it down. New York shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Rose. New York moving the ball around. Ball's not loose. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Number 13 trains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Tries to save it. With the lead pass. And it's blocked by Rose. The floater. It's blocked. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court for Miami here in the second.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
A steal. And here's Martin. He passes to Garrett. Here's Vincent. Number 31, defended by Toonshay. And it's Martin missing. Knicks trail by 18. Outside Rose. Number 55. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Number 31, defended by Fournier. Number 31. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Miami making a change here. The Knicks shooting 43% for the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right. And now the Knicks on the break. Fournier dishes to Robinson. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Robinson. The Heat making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Heat leading by 16. Here's Tucker. He's got 5. And that one's good. He's got 11.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Number 5. And it's blocked by Tucker. And they'll keep possession. Robinson misses.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Knocks it loose. Vincent the pass to Robinson. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the strike for one more.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later. Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
And the rejection by Tucker. Number 5. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
He's gone on 2 for 2 at the line so far. Number 5. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leading by 20. Here's Vincent inside. It's intercepted. Pass to Fournier. Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk run coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
The Heat making a switch here. Tyler's checked in. For the 3. That drops. 17 points in the game.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been excellent from behind the arc.
Pass to Hampton. Knocked loose. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson, that's good.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Speed. They get it again. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Number 5. Rebound by the Heat.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Tyler. Number 45. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Number 5. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
He dishes it to Tucker. Kicks to Tyler. Outside Robinson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. Finishes the quick with a slam.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
You can't punch it any harder than that. That was a rim wrap.
No good from Fournier. Miami leading by 22. Robinson goes in. He feeds it to Tucker. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Speed. And it's blocked by Tucker. But they recover it. Count the bucket. 7 points in the game.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And Tyler kicks to Robinson. The dish to Tyler. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. High post shot. Jump shot is good that time. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. He kicks to Tucker. Number 45. Rebounded by Tunche.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop, and they go right in his face.
The feed to Fournier. Number 5. No good on the three. The Heat leading by 20. Outside for Robinson. Dishes it to Tucker. And he's good on the three ball. Tucker's got 8 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
This is great. Three-pointer throwing down quickly at both ends. Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Feeds it to Fournier. And it's off from three-point range.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
A nice shot by Tyler.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch-and-shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
Number 45. No good. And New York will come the other way. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And the pass to Fournier. Top of the key. Good. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night. The Heat leading by 20. Here's Tyler. 8 points for him. From outside the arc. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
He started to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
And they're moving it up. Here's Tyler. And laid it. And to finish the break.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Pass to Hampton. And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Heat have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
12 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Lowry. Puts up a 3. Drilled it just as the horn sounds.
Tell him he had the eye of the tiger there.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action with
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Well, we've got a moment left set the floor, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York looking at who they've got.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Pass to Robinson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Robinson hits them both. Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. There's the pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. He passes it to Robinson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Here's Tyler. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. From deep. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. That's good. 19 points in the game.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
He dishes it to Robinson. Got a piece of it. In transition, here comes Miami. And this one is hammered home.
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves them. No simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
Yes, making a statement